Hello everyone. Today I am here to present a topic, an intelligent oil transportation system for refinery. In this system we have designed a hardware of two tank systems to simulate the hardware as well as to change the parameters like level and temperature of the two tank system. The level of the tanks has been earlier measured by the conventional methods like radar system, and the temperature measurements has been done through the RTDs. The conventional methods are level measurements has been used radar systems, and it has some drawbacks also, whereas in case of temperature measurement, the flowing gas or the flowing oil, it has been observed that the temperature of the flowing gas and oil is to be continuously monitored by using some sensors. So in earlier systems we are using chiller plants to measure the temperature of flowing gas, and in tanks we are going to use the RTDs to measure the temperatures. The conventional measurement of level is done by a radar type temperature sensor, in which the radar waves has been transmitted to the level of that fluid, and the waves which come back after striking on the fluid, which will be giving the result in the form of the time period, and that time period has been calibrated in terms of level. Whereas in second figure it has been shown that the guided waves has been sent to the fluid, and the time of this guided wave, the to and fro time, has been calibrated in terms of level. So in this case we are using the this electrode. This electrode is going to be get rusted by the fluid, and this will give an incorrect result in case of level measurement. Now when we talk about temperature measurement we are using RTDs. In case of RTDs, we are going to insert an RTD from the top of the tank to the fluid level, and the same result is that the RTDs are going to produce the temperature in the form of analog signals, as well as the point of the RTT is going to be rusted by the fluid. So we are going to use a sensor which is a non-rusted sensor, and that should give result in the form of digital signals. So in case of flowing fluids or flowing gases, these conventional chiller plants has been used. These chiller plants basically requires more mechanical structures, more power, more space. So these chiller plants are going to be removed by using semiconductors. This real time system has been designed in which we have a two tank system. This is basically a dispatch tank, and this is a storage tank. These two tanks are going to be filled by these two pumps. This is pump 1 and this is pump 2. The electronic system which has been used over this structure is shown here. This is in this laptop we have installed MATLAB, and the coding has been done in MATLAB, and the tank 1 and tank 2 has been shown by graphics. This upper field is for the representation of temperature graphs, and the both of temperature and both the level are going to be represented in these two fields. Use of digital sensors in spite of conventional. A digital sensor which has been used here for temperature measurement is DS18B20. It is a digital sensor which is made up of a rust free material, and it will provide result in the form of digital or binary format directly. It will increase the accuracy of the temperature, and any sudden change of temperature can be detected very fast. Now for flowing liquids, where we are using chiller plants, we can remove these chiller plants by using these Peltier plates. These Peltier plates are basically the combination of P N junction, where P N junction are forward biased, and this forward biased junction will liberate some heat, and the other side will be colder, and that colder side is used to slow down the temperature of the flowing fluid. The specification of Peltier plates has been shown in this slide, that C stands for the size, where this 1 stands for the stages, 127 stands for the number of thermocouples which has been used, and 09 stands for the rating of current. It varies from 6 to 9 amperes. Now, where we are using radar type sensors, in that sensors we are going to have some problems, like if the fluid is going to be jugged or the sensor is inserted in the fluid, it becomes rusty. So, in spite of using these sensors, we are going to use reed switches. These reed switches will directly provide the output in the form of digital binary numbers, 1 and form, and that will be more accurate in spite of radar sensors. Now, this is a MATLAB graphics which has been designed to simulate the real time system, and that simulation is going to be done by interfacing this hardware through the software. Here again I am going to show you this graphics. Here in this field we are going to have temperature graphs. We can set the temperature, minimum temperature as well as maximum temperature. We can start the communication from this point. We are going to get the result on this graph. In the second this box, we have 2 tank system which has been shown in your hardware. We have used 3 reed switches to detect the level of the tank. So, we have 3 levels, top, medium and bottom, and similarly in the case of dispatch tanks. Level and temperature trends during the real time simulation. Now, if we are going to connect the hardware from the software, so we are going to get the trends of change in level as well as change in temperature. If we are going to operate the valve, the level of the fluid will going to be changed, and if the fluid comes in the tank, the temperature of fluid is also going to be varied. This change can be analyzed by this real time system in the next slide. You can see this, that we are getting we have set the temperature, minimum temperature 35, maximum temperature 40, and we are getting a graph like this, which is increase in temperature, and when it attains that maximum temperature, this the temperature the system which has been employed to increase the temperature will automatically stop down. Now, the next slide shows the change in level. The reed switch will directly send the signal to the MATLAB, and MATLAB is going to convert it into the bottom, which has been shown in this figure, that this bottom blue bottom shows that the reed switch is showing that the tank is about to empty. It is on the fluid is on the bottom of the tank, and accordingly if we are going to open the valve or if we are going to fill the tank, the medium and the top level are going to be attained. So, the conclusion is that we have designed a smart system here to carry out the operations of the refinery, to calculate or to measure the level and temperature more efficiently in spite of using the conventional methods. Thank you.